What up guys, Nick from What Up MC here, and today Niantic announced the location of the next Safari Zone event in Pokemon Go, and I am unbelievably excited to announce that it is right here in Montreal. I am so happy. I don't know how it happened, but Niantic has selected Montreal, Quebec, Canada as the location of the next Safari Zone event in-game. Montreal is my hometown. I was born here, I've lived here all my life, and I am so excited that they have selected here to be the next Safari Zone event coming up in September. Oof, my heart is beating so fast already, but let's get right into the announcement. So this is the post I woke up to this morning. Race your way through Safari Zone Montreal this September, and we got the featured image of the Biosphere on Ile Saint-Helene, along with Flygon, Unknown, Yanma, Tropius, Ninjask, and Ponyta. And you can already tell this is going to be a very racing themed event just by the start of the announcement that says 3, 2, 1, go trainers. The Pokemon Go team is excited to invite you to our Safari Zone Montreal this September. This ticketed event will take place along the historic circuit Gilles Villeneuve at beautiful Parc Jean Drapeau on St. Helens Island and Notre Dame Island in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So most of you guys probably don't know this, but Parc Jean Drapeau actually consists of two separate islands. So there's Ile Saint-Helene or St. Helens Island, and there's Ile Notre Dame or Notre Dame Island, and they are connected by a couple of bridges. But yeah, Parc Jean Drapeau is a great park. It's a great place to play the game. I've played there a bunch of times, and I even recorded a video there one time a few years back during the Solstice event when it was a Growlithe nest and there was increased spawns of fire Pokemon and there were just Growlithe everywhere, and it was like freaking dream. And a little bit history, a bunch of massive events have been hosted there in the past. There was Expo 67 and the 1976 Olympics, and also there's a ton of music festivals on that island every single year. And like they mentioned in the post, it will take place along Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, where they host the Formula One Grand Prix every summer. So yeah, the dates for the event are September 20th to September 22nd, so that's a Friday to Sunday. And it says Parc Jean Drapeau will be transformed into a speedy Pokemon wonderland. Pokemon that evolve into fast Pokemon will appear more frequently in the wild, and unique field research will be available for trainers to complete throughout the day. So for fast Pokemon, in the picture that they show, there is Yanma and Ninjask. So if you guys are familiar with the main series games, both those Pokemon have the ability Speed Boost, which makes them get faster and faster every single turn. There's also Ponyta, which evolves into Rapidash, and Ponyta can be encountered in its shiny form in the wild. Just saying, Arcanine's Pokedex entry says it can run over 6,200 miles in a single day and night, which means an average of at least 260 miles per hour, while Rapidash's Pokedex entry says it reaches 150 miles per hour at its top speed. So if you really want the fastest Pokemon, I'm just kidding though. There will most likely be a bunch of other Pokemon that are spawning than just the ones that are shown here, but I'm really hoping that one of them is a Growlithe, because I still don't have shiny Growlithe yet, and that is my favorite shiny ever, and it's been 342 days, I keep track, since the shiny was released, and I haven't got it yet. So yeah, Arcanine is known for being a pretty fast Pokemon, so Growlithe also spawns at this event. That would be pretty freaking sweet. But yeah, enough about my usual Growlithe rants. So next up, can't join us in Montreal? Fear not, trainers across Canada may encounter many of the Pokemon featured at the Safari Zone. In addition, Yanma will appear more frequently globally. So yeah, it does say trainers across Canada will encounter these Pokemon. I don't know what that means for the rest of the world. It does say Yanma will appear globally, but I don't know if that means like not just Yanma and not the rest of them. As for the other Pokemon in the image, Tropius is obviously going to be the featured regional of the event. Usually it's only available in Africa, but we're going to be seeing it spawn at Safari Zone Montreal. And Unknown will be spawning at this event like it does at most events. And since we see Unknown Q in the picture, I'm just going to assume that it's going to spell out Quebec, because I don't know what else they would spell with a Q. There's also Flygon, which is an interesting Pokemon because it's not exactly known for being super fast. However, since they mentioned that there are special field research tasks, Flygon could be a reward for completing certain tasks. Like we've seen in the past, they have a habit of making these certain Pokemon that don't spawn in the wild available in these special field research tasks at previous Safari Zones and Go Fests. So for example, you complete certain field research, you can get a Metagross, a Gardevoir, a Slacking. So yeah, maybe Flygon will be available in those special research tasks, or this could be a hint that shiny Trapinch will be spawning. And yes, people have also wondered if Trapinch is going to be ever featured in a community day, since it does hatch from a 10-kilometer egg, and usually Pokemon that hatch from 10-kilometer eggs have been featured in community days in the past. But since we're kind of moving into Gen 4 Pokemon with Turtwig Community Day being announced for September, maybe they'll release shiny Trapinch here. Obviously, we know the featured shiny is going to be Yanma, But then again, Lapras and Shuckle were both teased in the promo for the Sentosa Safari Zone, and they only really officially announced that Shiny Shuckle was going to be available, and it just so happened that Shiny Lapras ended up being available as like a secret shiny. So maybe Yanma will be like the announced shiny, and Trapinch will be the secret shiny. Also, if Trapinch was going to be featured in a community day, it would most likely be the one right after Turtwig, and having Shiny Trapinch released right after an event where it was spawning in increased numbers would be pretty lame. So hopefully they don't do that. Anyways, so the last bit is tickets will be available soon. Stay tuned to our official Pokemon Go channels for updates. We'll be sharing news on this exciting Safari Zone in the coming weeks. Meet you at the finish line. So there's no set date when the tickets are going to be available, but hopefully it will be soon. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be there since it's my own city. I mean, I hope I get tickets to the event, obviously, but I know a ton of people who are going, obviously. So hopefully somebody will be able to pick me up some tickets since you can buy 4 at a time. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to seeing a lot of you guys there as well. So let me know if you guys are going in the comments down below. And I'm going to post my friend code somewhere here on the video for you guys who are going to the event to add me if you haven't added me already. I know I've added a lot of people in videos in the past, but yeah, feel free to add me there. Let me know in the comments or on Twitter if you have added me so that we can coordinate. Hopefully by then, since it's a little bit over a month away, we can hit Ultra Friends by then. So if there's some people who want to meet up and do some trades, yeah, maybe this event will also have the 5 special trade limit. So I'll be able to do lots of special trades with you guys. And obviously, since I live so close to the park, I'm definitely going to go ahead and check it out in the next couple weekends just to refamiliarize myself with the park and obviously bring you guys along so I can make a video about it, show you guys what the park looks like, the general areas where they're probably going to make the event, and yeah, help you guys out a little bit for those of you who are going to be able to make it to this event. And yeah, since we're done with the event news, let's address the elephant in the room. Obviously, I haven't uploaded any videos in a pretty long time. The reason for that should be pretty obvious in the next video that I'm planning to upload. Should be up tomorrow or the next day, just depends how long it's going to take me to edit. But I don't really want to spoil the surprise, so you guys will just have to wait to see in that video, but I promise it's a good reason. But yeah, until then, here's some highlights of the next couple of videos I'm going to be posting soon to catch you guys up on all the stuff I've been doing since I haven't been posting. And yeah, hope you guys are looking forward to those videos and looking forward to the Safari Zone in Montreal. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
What's up, ladies and
How's it
gentlemen?
going, man?
Dude, here in the spooky woods, you know, just creeping around the fall, getting some shots in. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? I'm Rick. Is that the one?
This is the first Ditto I ever caught.
Oh my goodness. It surprised me so much I forgot my accent.
Get this on video. Backseat, the backseat boys are coming. Backseat boys. Backseat boys.